California Coastal Layer sits overhead as we welcome you to baseball from historic Dodger Stadium. Here we wrap up the homestand with the finale of this two-game series between the Texas Rangers and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Dodgers have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Hyunjin Ryu, a Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he reminds me, he's the closest thing that I've seen to David Wells. You watch him throw, he's 89 to 93 miles an hour, kind of a big, loopy, overhand curveball. Does have the hard slider and the changeup. A good athlete for a big guy. You'll know if he's on early. He has to get his breaking pitches over to make his fastball effective.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Taylor is there. One down. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time 68 degrees. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corner.
He is, Dero, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch. But clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No. Martin Perez gets the starting assignment for the Rangers in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Here it comes on 1-1. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay, and he is in there. So he's in at third to kick off the inning as you take a look at the league leaders in triples. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Perez, become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this in a day and age.
The relay throw to third now, but he's safe as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit the other way out toward right field. Chu has a read on it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game. Striding into the box, Cody Bellinger. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. Ball 1.
This has been a rough inning for him on the mound, but now after that sac fly, he's got to reset. No one on base, so just get 2 more outs and let your teammates try to pick you up with the bats.
1-1 to count.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Chasing after it is DeShields. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's David Freese to stand in. Lifetime against Martin Perez. He's a .333 hitter. He also has 1 home run. Now here it comes. Popped up. And no one will get this one. Line drive to center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On to the second now at Dodger Stadium. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Rangers nothing. Here's Rougned Odor now.
Leading off for the Rangers.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Changeup in for a strike. Right over the middle, knee high. The 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. And it's 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Coming to the plate now, Shin-Soo Choo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Ripped down the first base line. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here comes Ryu, 0-2. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and in now, JT Realmuto. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hit in the air out to right. Under it is Chu as he takes it in for the first out. So stepping in, Kike Hernandez. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Andrews moving to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in, Andrew Toles. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 3rd home run for him on the year. And the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing 1 more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
Into the box, Hyunjin Ryu. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he popped him up. Odor into shallow center. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 3-0 Los Angeles. Now at the plate, Brett Nicholas, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And a fastball just a bit high. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now the 2-1. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Is looked at and the count moves full.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Hit down the line at first. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. The pitcher, Martin Perez, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. One there, on to first to complete the double play.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
Into the box now, Elvis Andrus. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Andrus in an 0-2 hole here. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Into the box now, Chris Taylor, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Here comes the first pitch. And this is on the ground now for Andrus at short. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
The batter, number 9. Second baseman.
Digging in to try it again, DJ LeMahieu. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? This one's blooped out toward right center field. Chu coming on, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Third baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Turner earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. It's a swinging bunt up the line. Up with it is Beltre. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Delino DeShields. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
High pop-up. Ryu is there. He's got it one away. At the plate, Adrian Beltre. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Up next for the Rangers, Rougned Odor. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself. And the inning is at the plate. Cody Bellinger so far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Bellinger, an imposing left-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was a 4th-round selection back in the draft of 2013.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The pitch. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
So it was a strikeout swinging Cody Bellinger becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. First delivery to him on the way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top. But he was able to lay off it.
And this is knocked down on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. Now, and it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Yeah, he may, Matt, but I think he'll see what his replay guys think first. Looking at it again, man, I can't tell for sure if he was out or not. Tough call.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Dodgers have elected to challenge.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made as the headset comes off, and the runner is safe. So the call is overturned. The runner will stay at first base, and they maintain the right to challenge further plays going forward. Standing in now, JT Realmuto, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. Fly ball to straightaway left. Mazzara is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Now at the plate, Kike Hernandez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch, and this is on the ground now for Andrus at short, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Striding in once again, Nomar Mazzara. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Nomar Mazzara.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one. He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
That's by him for strike one. Cue shot here out towards short, and this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. Here comes the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Hit hard on the ground to third. Gloved by Turner. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Up next for the Rangers, Patrick.
Digging in for his second at bat, Robinson Chirinos. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Ball 2 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
A high fastball is in there. Popped him up. Realmuto waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toll as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Hyunjin Ryu. He flew out in his last at bat. Swinging a soft liner, and a leaping effort there, but this is down into right center, a base hit.
He came to play today not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Stepping in now, Chris Taylor. High fly ball out to straightaway center. DeShields is there. 2 down. Ready once again, DJ LeMahieu. He's 1 for 2 in this one. From the belt, the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Ryu leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And he'll step off and fire to the bag, and he'll dive back in. The 1-2 sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. And up next will be Brett Nicholas. They start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. To 1-2 now. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
2-2.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Realmuto has a play. 1 out. Trevor Plouffe will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Trevor Plouffe.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. 1-1.
Outside.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Now another 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Just a bit low, ball 3.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Here's Elvis Andrus now. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Nat. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Popped up. LeMahieu is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Rangers set down in order. Still down 3-0. Tony Barnett enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 43.
Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Taken, strike 1 on the inside corner. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Chu has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Digging in once again, Cody Bellinger. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set. Here it comes. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. So 1-1. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. DeShields coming on, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. At the plate, JT Realmuto. 0 for 2 for him to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Bellinger's off and running. A pitch out. The throw, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Bellinger is off at first with 2 away. Chopped weakly to the left. He's right there. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
This could have been much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up for the throw, leaving his feet and exposes himself to a potentially devastating collision because the throw was down the first baseline. He's lucky he didn't get taken out right here.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And they're runners at the corners now. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he lays off for ball 1. This is line to left. In there. Base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Roll. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Pickoff move to second, and he'll dive back in safely. 2 down, runners at first and second. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
The pitcher, number 99.
Digging in and looking for more, Hyunjin Ryu. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Odor onto the grass. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Corey Seager will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop.
And here's the
Number
second
5.
generation big leaguer, Delino DeShields. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
1-1.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Taylor comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Third baseman, number 29.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Bellinger's under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Here's Rougned Odor now. First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off there. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
A full count for Odor, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Matt Moore gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Chris Taylor. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Andrus will play this one at short, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Next for the Dodgers, DJ LeMahieu. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is on the ground, and a chance for Andrus at short. And that's the second out.
Now batting, third baseman,
ready for another shot now. Justin Turner. Mano-a-mano matchup numbers against Matt Moore. He's got 3 base hits in 17 at-bats. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
And it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Bottom of the 7th inning. Will go at least 1 plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Cody Bellinger is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. The 1-0. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched.
The 1-0. Is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning. Into the box, Shin-Soo Choo. He's working on a 1-for-2. Games so far. Shake. Suddenly will come on defensively. Now as he takes over at second. Austin Barnes is also into the ballgame as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate.
now catching, number 15.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Here comes Ryu, 0-2. And a check swing here. Quick appeal, but Joe McDonald says he held off. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Pitch is popped up. Freeze over to his right, and that's the second out of the inning. Stepping in, Robinson Chirinos, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I tell you what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out in the inning into an infield single.
1-0 pitch on the way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. And it wouldn't be a game in Southern California without the obligatory beach ball sighting as this one makes its way onto the field. The 1-2. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And that near. Hit hard up the middle. He's got it. He'll send it the short way to Utley at second, and that's that. So it's no runs on a hit. Here's David Freese to stand in. Mano-a-mano matchup numbers against Matt Moore. He's 1 for 4. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Austin Barnes waits on deck. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 3-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The average for him sitting at .312 on the season. No home runs as of yet, and 14 driven in. Hit the other way out toward right field. Chu giving chase. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Standing in, Corey Seager looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. And that one just missed outside. Popped him up. Chirinos shading to his right. And that retires the side. Darwin Barney is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th. And with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Number 46 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. Lifetime history with Josh Fields. He's 2 for 3. There's a belt high strike to even the count at 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Outside and a full count, 3-2. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth. Here's Elvis. Here it comes now to Andrus. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Set and the 2-0 pitch, and this one's in the dirt, and he'll keep that runner where he is. But meanwhile, it's 3-0 now. Now the 3-0 offering is in there for strike 1. Barney aboard here at first with nobody out. A fastball right down the middle for a strike, and the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1. So striding forward now, Delino DeShields. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to first pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike. Comes set with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. First and second now, 1 man out. And Beltre wisely lays off that one, 1-2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Just hung in there on that one. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Another 2-2 offering. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Adrian Beltre is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Here's Rougned Odor now, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Line hard, but foul. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. A swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
A 5-0 finish tonight. The Dodgers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Hyunjin Ryu earned his 5th win of the year, allowing only a pair of hits in 8 full innings pitched. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the Victoria.
Happy Friday, baby.
A beautiful song. So stepping in, Kelby Tomlinson, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Second baseman, Kelby.
Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row. You have a chance to rattle off a 7. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this Sunday.
Here's the lefty, Gregor Blanco now. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's got 5 base hits in 28 tries. And on 10 occasions, he's been a strikeout victim. Tomlinson gets his lead at first, nobody out. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matty, when Buster Posey's in this lineup, he's a guy you have to keep your eye on. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
The 1-0. Runners on the move for second. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. And a slider on the inside for strike one. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Swung on and chopped up the middle, and try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. Giants leave one. It's the Giants nothing. Stepping up now, Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. Come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing on 4.
And that's through for a hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The 2-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Back in standing. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A runner at first with no outs here. On a line, that's a base hit.
Batting
Standing in, Justin Turner. He's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Don't want to forget about him. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. Blanco is right there, one down. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. This guy's hitting over 450 his last 10 games. He's the guy I'm watching, but not only in this game. I watched him in batting practice too, and he was hammering the ball. When you get on a kind of a roll like he is right now.
The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the. So in now for San Francisco, Andrew McCutchen looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. First pitch coming, here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Taylor. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen, number 10 for him on the year, as the Giants are staked to a 1-0 lead. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And Longoria is going to have himself extra bases. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Up top, it's 2-0. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, he's got 5 base hits and 41 ABs. 2-0, here it is. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
And hang on, it looks like a balk will be called here, and that's going to move the runner up 90 feet to third with still nobody out. 3 balls and a strike to count to the Giants shortstop.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible.
And they'll only be able to get the out at first here as the run is in to score from third.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. LeMahieu is there, and there are 2 away now. Next to bat for the Giants, Ty Blach, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Down the third baseline. Turner's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping up to the plate, David Freese. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. McCutchen is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 0-1 delivery. This one for Crawford is short. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Now to the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. So digging in now, Kike Hernandez. His head-to-head matchup numbers with Ty Blach. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His first home run of the season as the Dodgers have bounced back to tie this one at 2. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
Batting ninth.
Into the box, Clayton Kershaw. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Little flare out to left. That gets down and the inning continues. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
In now, Chris Taylor. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Second at bat here, he reached via a single to lead off the home first. Here's the 0-1. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. And this one's in the dirt. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. The 3-1 pitch. Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Stepping into the box, Corey Seager, a base hit in his first trip. Spin and a throw back to second. Runner back safely. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Slater's under it, and that's the 3rd out. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. We played 2, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Here's Kelby Tomlinson. He singled to open up the ball game.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at bat, an opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate.
Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
2-2.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Center fielder, number 1.
Ready now, Gregor Blanco looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And that misses inside 1-0. Giant center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now. A former MVP waiting on deck in the form of Buster Posey. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, B-roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in. Here's Buster Posey now. A pitch out. The throw. And a good decision to pitch out that time as he is toast at second base.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
Two out, nobody on. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Posey absolutely feasts off of left-handed pitching. Many right-handed hitters do better against southpaws, of course, but he's about as good as it gets in the opposite-handed type of matchup. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Missed with a slider.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Taylor is under it, and he makes the catch for out. Settling in now, Justin Turner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the pitch.
Justin Turner.
Hard hit ball to short. Crawford's got it. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Center fielder number 35.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. This one for Crawford is short. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
Here's David Freese to stand in.
David Freese.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Curveball that time, not even close. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Still 1-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Line to the right side. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Well, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. Freeze is on his way home. He'll score easily, as it's now a 3-2 ball game. That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seeing the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hands back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. High in the air out to center field. Blanco has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
Leading off for San Francisco.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Number 9.
Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Freeze has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Striding in, Evan Longoria. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. High strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. Behind 0-2 now. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Hernandez sprinting after it, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Again, a 1-2. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. They're down 3-2. Stepping into the box, Kike Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
That last at-bat, when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and Try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning. So here now is the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw, 1-for-1 after a single his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. In comes Slater. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, Chris Taylor. First pitch coming, here it is. There goes the runner. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second. So he's in safely there following the one-out steal of second. And with that, we take you to our team leaderboard to display the clubs with the most stolen bases so far this year. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category and, in fact, lead all of baseball as well. Now the 1-1 pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Just foul. Hernandez, the runner at second with one away. Heading out towards shallow right. McCutchen is under it. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second. Here's Corey Seager, runner in scoring position with two gone. He's set and the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Hit in the air to left. Slater's on his horse. But he can't get to it, and that'll score the runner from second as it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
And the runner will get back standing. Into the box now, Justin Turner. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that's in there, base hit. And this will add on to their lead. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat head started.
Cody Bellinger started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Working for the punch out and the offering. Here's a swing and a high pop up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Longoria is going to put this one away on the dirt. Now at the plate, Brandon Crawford. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Crawford, a California-born ball player. He was a fourth-round selection during the 2008 draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth with a punch out, one away. Digging in, Boston Slater. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. We're in the fifth inning here. 5-2 is our score. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. LeMahieu is calling for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
And now in the box, Ty Blach. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike one. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me. With digging in, David Freese. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Ball even at 2-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's put in together quite a battle at the plate. Here's another 2-2. Started to go around, but he was able to check his swing for ball 3. Now the payoff pitch home. Count remains full. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. Trying to pick things up where he left off. JT Realmuto tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. Takes this the other way to right. McCutchen is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting. Second baseman.
Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu. He flew out in his last at-bat. Line towards center field. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. Throwing to second. And he's able to get back in there at first safely. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And there you see the Dodger leaderboard in that category as he currently ranks 2nd best on the club. First pitch coming. Here it is. He's running. Strike taken. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. LeMahieu at second with 2 down. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, and the lead is now 7-2.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
The pitcher, number 22.
Stepping in now, Clayton Kershaw. As he grounds one briskly to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Mlb Tomlinson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Chopped on the ground to first. To his right, Freeze, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The center fielder, number 1.
Here's the lefty, Gregor Blanco now. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Here's a fastball that he shoots on into left center, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
Here's Buster Posey now. 0-1 the count. No hits to this point. Kershaw comes set. Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
Fastball down near the shoe tops. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Turner is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brandon Belt. He got called out on strikes his last time through. High in the air down the right field line. Hernandez on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1 left for San Francisco. Tony Watson enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 56.
So coming to the plate, Chris Taylor, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
The batter, number 5.
Here's Corey Seager, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch coming, here it is. Fly ball right down the line in left. Slater's under it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Ready for another chance? Justin Turner. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he fouls this one off. 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the. Here's Andrew McCutchen now.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute, that fires me up right there.
Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Bellinger's in pursuit. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch very weakly on the ground. The 1-2. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. The 1-2 locks him up for strike 3. Now batting, Austin.
Now batting, left fielder, Austin Slater.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out a whole ambush attack. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice swing.
Grounded to short. Scooped up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Sam Dyson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
And that's out number 1. Here's David Freese to stand in. Lifetime against Sam Dyson, batting at an even .400. First delivery to him on the way. Out into right center. Well hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. The relay. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Austin Barnes will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away. Now that's popped up. Belt has a play, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Lifetime against Sam Dyson. He's 2 for 4. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit high.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Line to the right side. And a little self-preservation down at Austin Barnes will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Here's Kelby Tomlinson. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
The 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
Strike.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, when you've been out there as long as he has, you have to expect to lose a little precision in your location. He's up over 90 pitches now, so he might be starting to tire a little bit. Something to keep an eye on.
Goodness. 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. In the dirt. Is there, and he's out trying to take second. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. This is skied out toward right. Hernandez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Digging in now, Kike Hernandez. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Under this one is Blanco, one away. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. Fourth plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. Softly hit to short. Crawford has it. And quickly there are two away.
The left fielder, number 3, Chris Taylor.
So striding in, Chris Taylor. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball 1. So far this season, Taylor brings in a batting average resting just under .320, and will look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
McCutcheon is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Dodgers are retired on just 4. Another nice evening here in L.A. as we welcome you back to this production of baseball on MLB Network.
The first baseman, number 9.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. Belt in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, when you're out there trying to wrap up a CG, a complete game, you definitely don't want to start the leadoff guy with 3 straight balls.
The 2-1 home. This is pulled into right. And not the start they were hoping for as the leadoff man is kept off base to start the ninth.
Right fielder.
Here's in. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right
there. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Line drive to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it. Bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
From the belt, the pitch. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning. Because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate. And that usually means damage.
Hernandez is there, 2 down. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
Maybe a bit.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Ryan Madson gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. Hit down the third base line, but this will get foul, 2-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Last strike here for the Giants. Grounded down the third baseline. Turner has it. Throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over. And tonight's final, 7.